One of the presidential candidates is a mayor. This is Buttigieg. And there was a shooting in his location, and it was a pretty heated town hall meeting. And there were a crowd of people outside that he was talking to, very nasty. This man, first of all, this man is never going to beat Trump anyway. So if you if you never seen him before, you're about to see the video. And the town hall got pretty heated. He was outside with people. He was nasty. And to be honest with you, none of these Democratic candidates are going to beat Trump in 2020. You can count on Trump getting a second term if you have to depend on many of these Democratic candidates. I don't like any politician. I've said that before. But with the pack that's running against Trump, trust me, Trump is getting back in there. Buttigieg, town hall devolves into shouting at Med, anger over South Bend police shooting. So it was a black man that got shot in his town. He had to come off of the campaign trail to deal with this situation, and it got very heated. I'm going to go ahead and play this video.
Right now in South Bend, Indiana, that's where 2020 Democratic presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg, as you know, is mayor. There is a tense and emotional town hall going on. You're looking at it live right now, and there is the mayor on the right. This town hall this afternoon coming 1 week after a white police officer in South Bend shot and killed a 54-year-old black man. Mayor Buttigieg has said he will send a letter to the Justice Department Civil Rights Division asking for an independent investigation into that shooting. The shooting and the tensions have prompted the mayor to leave the campaign trail for a while to attend to this issue back home. There has been tension ongoing between the African-American community and the police in South Bend. As you can see, it seems to be a very passionate and heated meeting. The mayor has told the residents of his city that he is intent on fixing any problems.
Okay. So it got pretty heated from what I understand. And this mayor, a lot of people are angry because, he's so busy campaigning. And the shooting happened on June 16th. And from what I understand, like many places, the relationship between the police and the black community is bad, just like it is all over the country. Nothing shocking there. So the town hall featuring South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg devolved into chaos Sunday as the city struggled to respond to a deadly police-involved shooting last week. In his opening remarks, the 37-year-old Buttigieg, a Democratic candidate for president, said he would send a letter to the Justice Department requesting that its Civil Rights Division look into the June 16th shooting of a 54-year-old Eric Logan, who was black. The mayor added that he would notify the local prosecutor that he would like an independent investigator appointed. Buttigieg also admitted that the city's efforts to recruit more minority police officers and require officers to use body cameras have not succeeded, and I accept responsibility for that. Prosecutors said the shooting of Logan was not recorded by Sergeant Ryan O'Neill's body camera. Yeah, well, they switch those body cameras off whenever it's convenient and claim it didn't work. We heard all of the excuses before, or the body camera fell off. I've heard that one too. These are all indicators that these cops don't want to wear those body cameras, and they will find ways around it, and we've already seen that. O'Neill, who is white, was responding to a report of a suspicious person breaking into cars when investigators said he fired one shot that hit Logan and another missed after Logan threatened him with a knife. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. These cops, it's one thing if you got a police force and they are out here working hard, they're doing the right thing. We have seen too many occasions where cops lie on police reports, or what they write on that police report doesn't match anything on the video. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to believe a cop's account of anything, because too much lying among cops in America. We see it all the time. And I know police officers, y'all, and they even told me, oh, cops lie all the time. Okay, these are from cops that I know personally. They say these cops lie all the time. It's like routine. So when they tell you, oh, well, this person had a knife. Okay, I don't understand how a knife can be so threatening to a person with a gun. And what was the distance between this cop and this black man that he claims was going around trying to get into cars, which I don't believe that either. I don't believe that either. And it's been too many times when they claim a weapon was there and there was no weapon. Didn't we see that black man with his hands out of the car and the cop jumped out of his police unit screaming, he got a gun, he got a gun, and there was no gun? How many times have we seen cops claim that a black suspect had a gun, shoot him down, and no weapon was found? All the time. All the time. Happens all the time. It's like clockwork here in America. You can count on it happening. So this police account of what happened and the suspect is dead, I don't believe them. I don't believe them. Things are still tense in this South Bend town hall with Mayor Buttigieg, moderator-esque audience shouting questions to be respectful of the mayor's schedule. One man shouts back, you gotta get back to South Carolina like you was yesterday. So he's talking about him campaigning. The people of this town is pretty much letting him know, you need to have your ass here, and get off of the campaign trail. You have some serious issues back at home. That's what they're letting him know. So Logan's death prompted Buttigieg to cancel much of his out-of-state campaigning this week. Buttigieg returned to campaigning Friday with a trip to Miami, but skipped a South Carolina event attended by 21 other presidential candidates, who none of which are going to beat Trump, to fly home for a Friday evening community march. The town hall was interrupted frequently by outbursts and heckling. At one point, a man yelled at Buttigieg, you got to get back to South Carolina like you was yesterday. Talk about all lives matter in South Carolina. Another man approached the stage to yell at Buttigieg, and South Bend Police Chief Scott Ruskowski, ignoring the moderator's attempt to restore order. Yeah, well, I guess it was crazy. I don't want to seem defensive, but we have taken a lot of steps, Buttigieg said at one point. They clearly haven't been enough, but I can't accept the suggestions that we haven't done anything. So, it sounds to me, ladies and gentlemen, like many places across this country, South Bend is also lacking in black police officers. Not that they help, some of them are even worse. Ladies and gentlemen, this is really something that we see so often, and we got to fight not to become so desensitized to it because these shootings are so routine in America. And it just makes me laugh. I was looking at another article yesterday and they were talking about Islamic terrorism. No, there's more terrorism coming from a US cop than from ISIS, and that's pretty sad. Police officers in America kill more people than ISIS. So, no, don't come to me talking about terrorism when you got terrorism going on right here on your own soil. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.